Hey everyone. Jesus Christ. Oh, it has been a fucking time with this. Okay, so Mad Max just finished. I'm going to post this up the same day it finishes. That'll be a Thursday. I have thoughts. Now, I liked the game very, very much for the first very large chunk. Actually, it wasn't until the last couple story missions that I stopped giving a fuck about that game. For a game that was, as much as they tried to say, wasn't tied to the movie, very much tied to the movie. It was the same fucking universe. They explicitly mention Immortan Joe. Your villain is one of the fucking sons of him. And you can't tell me it wasn't tied to the movie. For a movie that did so well handling its women and showing that, hey, guess what? Women aren't objects. That game just shit all over that in the end. This is going to be a lot of spoilers for that, but you know what? If you're listening to this and you haven't watched the playthrough or played the game yourself or watched somebody else play through it, that's not... Fucking don't listen to this. Just go. But for a game that was tied to a movie that handled things so well and had such amazing characters in it, how do you get off introducing Hope, having her there for... I mean, what, we see her once in Gutgash's place, once in... during the attack on Pink Eye's place, and then we see her again when we get to Gastown, and then she saves us. How do you get off, like... They kill her and her daughter. Like, do you not... They kill all of the female characters, like all of the named women in the game. They kill Hope, they kill Grace, and they kill Tenderloin. The three women who have names in the fucking game besides Pink Eye get killed. Pink Eye's the only one. And even then, Pink Eye's like reserved to just die. She's like, oh, I'm gonna send everybody else out, and I guess I'm just gonna be here and die when Stank Gum comes and kills us. Like, they went from having a movie that was so well done with its female characters and male characters, a movie that like literally the entire point of the movie is like a commentary on toxic masculinity and how shitty it is and how shitty people can be and how shitty guys can be, and then to just go, oh, we're just gonna take the two women in the game who have any kind of attachment to Max, or Max has any kind of very quick, very unreasonable attachment to, and just kill them off because, hey, we need the trope of kill the woman to piss the guy off enough to where he'll do things. You don't need to do that. This was not a needed thing. The way that this went didn't need to happen. And I don't get why they would do that. It made a game that was... It was a pretty good game. Like, I kind of really wish that it had been a continuation of the movie and you played as Furiosa and you were able to, like, go around building up all of the stuff around you, which would be awesome. That would have been cool. Furiosa building her own car or her own war rig and going out and like gathering people to help defend her place and stuff. That would be amazing. And like building a new community and just fucking so many things would be so cool about that. And no, we're gonna take generic scruffy white dude Max and put him in a story. And you know, it was even okay. I had issues with the kind of ableist bullshit that Max pulls with Chum Bucket, which I'm gonna get to Chum Bucket. But the game was, in general, besides that, pretty okay in terms of how it handled things. And then the last, what is it, like 3 missions? Because, well, pretty much you save Grace, and then you leave, and then you come back and they're dead. And then you go and you kill fucking Scrotus. How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? Come on, WB. Come on, Avalanche. What the fuck are you doing here? You could have done so much. You had Max slowly, like the whole movie, he spends all his time denying that he has friends. You have Griffa telling him, no, you have friends. Sorry. You're fucked, dude. Like, you need to get over this and, like, deal with your shit. They have this whole thing of him having this internal struggle with caring about people and not wanting to, but ending up doing it anyway. Only to go, in the end, oh, hey, we're going to kill off the possible love interest, which makes no sense because that shit could have all happened in, like, a day. And we're going to kill off the possible love interest child, and then you're going to just get mad. Then you're going to kill the friend you've had since everything started in this. Like, since fucking he got his ass whooped, well, he chainsawed fucking Scrotus's head in half and then got thrown off the back of the war rig. Like, since then, Chumbucket is your friend, and you just coldly kill him and destroy the machine that you and him had spent the whole time you've been together rebuilding, that you knew how precious it was to him. For nothing. You kill him for nothing. You ram the magnum opus into that fucking stupid war rig to knock it off a cliff. You kill Chumbucket in the process. You fucking slam him into that war rig, and then you burn his body. And it still is for nothing because Scrotus lives and you have to still fight him after that. It felt like the ending of that was just, let's kill everyone so we can make a sequel to this if it sells well, so that we don't have to have any attachments from the previous game, so we can just set it wherever we feel like. And to have Max... Grace gives you a snow globe. You put it in your car, I guess. They don't ever show him actually putting it in the car. But you put it in your car, and you set it where you had in your old car, the Interceptor, you had put a picture of your dead wife and child from pre-end of the world. Like, okay, I understand that. Your wife and kid died, the world ended and everything, so things happen. I can understand that loss and turning that into who Max is. That's how it was in the movie too. He lost his family. He became kind of insane because the strain that put on him, and he had this last memento from them. I understand that. You find it again after your car gets taken, and you carry it around with you. But you are given a snow globe, and you put this snow globe in the same spot that you had kept that in your old car. And then you blow that car up, and the snow globe is just lying there in the grass. Or not grass, but on the sand. Perfectly safe. You get in your old car that fucking Scrotus had put back together for some weird reason. You get in there, you put your picture of your dead wife and kid in the exact spot it had been, and you drive off and you leave that snow globe there. I get what they were going for with the symbolism of that, of destroying the car and leaving everything that he had built up behind and just going in his car again. But fuck that. You had shown actual character growth for fucking Max, and then you revert everything in the end back to zero. It made the entirety of that game feel pointless and contrived and stupid. And it made me feel like I had wasted all of the time I put into playing it. And I had had a really good time. And typically I'm of the mind of, if you enjoy something, it's not wasted time. This felt like wasted time. This felt like they just did not give a fuck about writing a proper ending, so they said, fuck it, kill everybody, have them drive off of Walla, we're done. And then after the credits, it has the nerve to say, the the what is it, the Quiet Lands or something, silent flats or Plains of Silence. The Plains of Silence await. I didn't show myself playing after that, but I went and I played again. I continued playing after I was done with the playthrough, and it just respawns everybody. Everyone who died, Grace, Hope, Chumbucket, everybody's back. Everyone, so you can do all your quests and complete the game. And again, like, there's no sense of finality with any ending that you do. You don't get in the Interceptor and it doesn't bring you to the Plains of Silence so you can try to drive a Karos, which at least then, if they had shown that you can drive in one direction out there, like if they had set it up to where if you drive in one direction, you will eventually just run out of gas and die. If they'd shown something like that, if they had shown some meaning behind anything like that and had a hard end to it, I would have been somewhat more okay with what they did with the last, what was it, 2 hours of that game. I would have so much less of an issue with how badly the ending of that game was handled if they had given a finality to it. But instead you pop back up in Chumbucket's, oh hey, how you doing, Saint? And it's like, I just killed you horrifically. Like, I just ran a supercharged V8 car with you sitting on the hood into a giant semi at top speed. Watched you slam against the semi and die, and then watch your body burned. And the first thing you say to me is, hi? And then I get a message, oh hey, everyone respawn, go do all your side quests that you missed. No, I don't want that. I don't want to continue on now. You gave me a finality to that, and then you took it away. You gave me a shitty ending, and then you even took that away. The game was pretty good. Like, the driving was okay. The car combat was really fun. Like, there was a lot to it, and the story was fairly decent most of the way through. And then that ending just steps in shit, trips, and falls on its face. I just don't get what Avalanche was thinking with that. Maybe they had to just rush the game to get it out and they just shit that ending out or something, but fucking hell, what were you doing? So, yeah, that's, I guess, my thoughts on Mad Max. I'm just mad at the ending. It could have been a really good game, but they gave us that. So, yeah, I might start doing these after I finish a game. So, anyway, next game starts Monday is Metro 2033 Redux. So I'll see you then for that. It's fun. I've already got a bunch recorded because I can now, and holy shit, I'm bad at it. Just warning you now, I'm really bad at this fucking game. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Have a nice night, everyone. Bye.